Fortnite. If you ask any male with a pulse and a Wi-Fi connection between the ages of 10 and 40, they'll likely tell you that 2018 was all about Fortnite, the massively popular battle royale video game that swept the nation over the past year. Teens, rappers, and athletes alike are obsessed with the free multi-platform game, spending hours watching streams, outfitting their characters, and teaming up with celebrities to rack up victories. As of now, the company in charge of the popular game has made over $3 billion from Fortnite alone. Not to mention their Unreal Engine 4, a gaming engine used by most of the major games currently out or upcoming ones, which racks in even more money. But who is the mastermind behind all of it? His name is Tim Sweeney, and when you're buying all of those new character skins you just have to have, he is quietly profiting. Tim Sweeney, born in 1970, was raised in Potomac, Maryland, the youngest of 3 brothers. At a young age, he'd become interested in tinkering with mechanical and electrical devices, and stated he'd even taken apart a lawnmower as early as 5 or 6, and later built his own go-kart. He became interested in arcade games when they became popular in the late 1970s, knowing that, like the mechanics devices he took apart and repaired, there were those that had programmed the games in the machines. Then, at the age of 11, Sweeney visited his older brother's new startup in California, where they had some of the first IBM personal computers. Sweeney ended up spending a week there, learning the new innovative computers. Then, when Sweeney's family bought an Apple II computer, Sweeney started programming his own games. Sadly, he never shared any of these with the public. Sweeney estimated that between the ages of 11 and 15, he spent over 10,000 hours teaching himself how to program. He also learned from his brother's concepts of entrepreneurship, making a good deal of money as a teenager by mowing lawns for wealthy residents in his local area for half the price of professional services, but far better than he would have made working at a local hardware store job. He would then go on to enroll at the University of Maryland, where he studied mechanical engineering and mowed lawns for cash. Around this time, his father gave him his very own IBM personal computer. With the help of this computer, Sweeney established his first business, Potomac Computer Systems. This was a consulting business that he ran out of his parents' home, which never took off, making him shelve the company. Later in college, Sweeney had the idea of creating games that could be sold, programming them at night or over weekends outside of his college work. His most popular game that resulted from this was ZZT, an action-adventure puzzle game. With the help of his father and some of his college friends, he mailed the orders he received. Since ZZT sold well enough, a few copies each day, which came to about $100 per day, Sweeney decided to make developing games his career. Recognizing he needed a better name for his video game company, he renamed Potomac Computer Systems to Epic Mega Games. Why did Sweeney pick this name, you may ask? Epic Mega Games incorporated Epic and Mega, making it sound like it represented a fairly large company, although he was its only employee. Following ZZT, Sweeney started on bigger projects, but found that he lacked the skills to complete these alone. So he sought out a business partner for Epic Mega Games, eventually coming to Mark Rain. Rain helped grow and manage the company. Due to the company's growth, Sweeney dropped out of college, just 1 credit away from getting his degree. Epic Mega Games began to grow steadily and soon had 20 employees consisting of programmers, artists, designers, and composers. Sweeney and his employees started on bigger projects at this time, one of which was an isometric shooter game called Firefight, which was published by Electronic Arts. They also began to license the core technology, the Unreal Engine, to other game developers. Then, in February of 1999, Epic Mega Games announced that they would move their headquarters to a new location in Cary, North Carolina, and would henceforth be known as simply Epic Games. In this time, they released more games and started on more projects. These included Gears of War and console gaming. Then, at the 2011 Spike Video Game Awards, Epic Games announced their new game, Fortnite. Fortnite was not released until mid-2017 when it was finally in a state for public play. Epic then launched the title through a paid early access and then with a full free-to-play release expected in 2018. Then in September 2017, Epic released Fortnite Battle Royale as a free-to-play title across computer, console, and mobile platforms. The idea for Fortnite Battle Royale, arose following the release of the similar battle royale game, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which saw numerous player count records broken throughout 2017. Seeing its rapid growth and commercial success, Epic Games saw the opportunity to create a battle royale mode of their own. Originally released as part of the paid Fortnite game, Epic spun out a dedicated version of the game offered as free-to-play, funded by microtransactions, sharing in-game currency with the main Fortnite game, allowing players to buy or earn cosmetic items to customize their character, as well as completing challenges through a battle pass to earn additional rewards. As of January 2019, the game has seen over 200 million players and has been estimated to have earned more than $2.4 billion in microtransactions. Fortnite Battle Royale has become a cultural phenomenon, with streams of the game achieving record-high viewerships and with several high-profile celebrities stating their appreciation of the game. But what makes Fortnite so popular? One of the major factors that's made Fortnite Battle Royale so successful is that it's free to play. Players don't need to spend any cash to battle against their friends. This makes the game significantly more accessible than other multiplayer titles such as Call of Duty or Star Wars Battlefront 2. Another major factor is that it's always changing. Whether you fork out for the battle passes or not, each season brings with it a host of changes to Fortnite's sole map, making players always interested and excited for each season. From the release of Fortnite back in September of 2017, Tim Sweeney's net worth has grown from around $400 million to $7.2 billion as of 2019. Another astonishing fact is that Fortnite makes an estimated $350 million per month from Battle Royale alone. All of Epic Games' success started with Tim Sweeney's curiosity of video games and programming. Without Tim Sweeney's curiosity and action, the game that changed video games wouldn't have been created. Although Sweeney is still below the billionaire status of the Mark Zuckerbergs and Jeff Bezos of the world, he should still be praised for what he's done in the business and gaming community. If you enjoyed this video, I'd like to thank you for watching it. And I'd also like to encourage you to share it around with your friends, and please subscribe. You can expect another video very soon. Until then, keep hustling.